Do you feel like there is pressure to conform to certain dress trends for girls?
Definitely pressure to conform to Sherry Hills. That's the kind of like the Michael Kors of dresses, where everyone is kind of swayed or encouraged to get more Michael Kors because it's a little more expensive, it's name brand, and that's kind of the Sherry Hill in this kind of categories of merchandise. But
and what would you say that trend is this season that everyone's like trying to go for?
It goes to 3 different types. It'd be a 2-piece, floral, and I'm trying to think. What's the third one? Just 2-piece floral. Because that's what the new collection of Sherry Hill is.
I'd say illusions are pretty big.
Illusions have always been big though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will never. This is 2 pieces is only 2 years old. It's about 2-year-old trend.
All right, let's see. As it gets closer and closer to prom, to whatever school's prom it is, do you find that girls become aggressive or stressed when looking for a dress? And do you have like an example of it, maybe?
I wouldn't say aggressive, because there are some competitive girls out there, but I would say more stressed, and because they're more stressed, they get a little more anxious to get the dress. But I have had a situation where a girl came in looking for a Sherry Hill, and it was our last 2-piece, very rare, just because it was sold out nationwide. It's a blue with like floral and like roses and that good stuff, right? And so she sat in, she tried it on, and she loved it. She called her mom, and I was like, you know what? She's like, you know what? This is out of my price range. It was like $850. Very expensive dress. However, her mom was like, I'll pitch in $300 if you pitch in like $400. So they essentially wanted me to like help them out with the price. However, it's a brand new dress, so I was like very hesitant at first. And then we had another customer come in, see the dress, and she's like, and she actually came from Mexico, looking for her like similar to I think it's like prom as well. They have prom as well, and so she's like, I heard in Spanish, because I'm bilingual, so I heard in Spanish. She's like, oh, I want that dress, like I want that dress, and I'm just like, I guess what's gonna happen, and she asked to try it on. The girl took off the dress, tried on the dress, and the girl put it on, and then the first girl that was trying it on kept calling her mom, like, Mom, like there's another girl trying on my dress, like what do I do? And so because they weren't very, they weren't very decisive in saying, you know what, this is the dress I'm gonna take, the second girl's dad, because their mom and dad came with her, are like, yeah, we'll take it, and they bought it full price.
Oh.
And so because they weren't decisive, we couldn't do much, and then the other girls were like really like kind of like salty about it, and so they just kind of stared, and they're like, and they just left. Well, you can just see it in their face how how pissed they were.
All right, we asked that question. Okay, well, I guess my last question would just be, do you think that you see anything that we haven't really talked about that definitely shows some competition when girls come in looking for dresses, like whether it's what their friends think they should be wearing, or
I'm trying to think. Competition in dresses. Who has the most expensive dress at times is a big thing. I had a girl like change her mind on a dress because of the price range. She didn't think it was expensive enough, because her friends had like a $600, $700 dress, and she had about $300 dress, and so she chose the more expensive one, although she didn't like it as much. You can kind of tell when a girl likes a dress, and so she actually went up on the price range just to kind of match her friends.
wow.
Yeah, and that was really good for me. I was like, all right, cool. Buy the more expensive dress. Fine. I'm happy if I get more sales. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
What do you got to tell you?
Okay, my name's Olivia and I go to Boulder Creek High School.
So the first question we have is, do you feel like there's pressure to conform to certain prom dress like trends, or do you just more look for what you love?
Well, me personally, I look for what I love, but I feel like there probably is a pressure because everyone's into like florals or the 2-piece and everyone's competing. So like, well, I kind of the same dress as somebody, but I feel like it's important to get what you came for and not what everyone else wants you to wear.
When you came into the store, did you already have your ideal dress in mind?
I did, but it's different than what I had in mind.
And is that a good thing, or do you think so?
I think it's a good thing because I like this one.
Okay. Do you think there are advantages and disadvantages to shopping to your prom like in advance or going like right at the last second? Which do you think is better or worse, and why?
I think it's better to go early because you probably need it altered, and because I waited too long, and so all the ones I wanted were sold out. But like, I still like this one, but also going late could be good too because then all the ones that everyone else already has are taken up.
So you kind of have an idea of what to look for, what's different. Do you think that guys have any pressure to follow trends when they're looking for tuxes like girls, or not really?
Black tux, like whatever they want.
Okay. What made you choose to come to this store to find your dress?
Because this store, I think, sells the most like designer ones that are you can try them on, and all the other stores I feel like everyone else goes to and everyone else has. The dress is lush.
So like, there's more unique selection here. Do you feel like other girls feel like if they have a bigger budget, that they love? Or
I feel like it's possible if I make one with every budget, like maybe not as extravagant, but I mean, even if your budget's $100, you can go to some prom store and they'll have something that you want.
You know, everybody wants to go winning.
And then lastly, do you think that there's anything about prom season or the challenge of buying a dress that's like trendy but unique? Do you have any other like personal thoughts about it, like things you've experienced?
No, just order ahead because all the ones I wanted are sold out. So,
Alright. Thank you. We appreciate it.
So the first question is prom season your busiest time of year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, January through April. Pays for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do girls ever come in with a specific dress in mind?
Daily.
Daily?
Daily.
Do you ever find that it's already been taken?
Yes.
How do they usually react?
Disappointed, but I have found that most are willing to look for something different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone ever gotten into like an argument or a fight in the store over a dress, whether it be with like their mom or like with someone else who's trying on a dress?
Someone
that they
else,
wanna
no.
see?
With their mom, yes. I see a lot of tension
Yeah.
between moms and daughters many times because the mom has one idea of what she wants the daughter to look like and the daughter has another idea. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like it's more important for the girls to have a dress they love or like a name brand dress? Because that's so big right now, like a Sherry Hill or
It's
something
more important
like
that they find a dress that they love.
Makes it harder.
Because Sherry Hill is such a popular designer, the chances of them seeing themselves at the prom in something, if not the same dress, something similar, that's more likely.
Yeah,
It's more important that they love the dress regardless of who designs it.
exactly. I agree with you.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. As it gets closer and closer to the actual day of prom, whatever school it be, do you think that girls show more stress or like aggression?
No, actually, I saw more stress in the beginning.
Really?
I was, especially this year, I was surprised at how stressed out the girls were. Even 1st of February that are starting
Really?
to shop. Yes, they were putting a lot of pressure on themselves. The girls that have waited don't tend to carry that kind of pressure.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's personality.
They
thing.
tend to be a little
They
more
just
laid
know
back
they're
in
yeah.
general.
They're going to go in and find something, and they're not stressed like those girls that were shopping in the beginning.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. What would you say is the most common style or trend right now this season?
Two-piece.
Two-piece?
Two-piece.
Okay.
Two-piece, then ball gown. Probably the two big, and florals are or printed are probably some of the biggest trends right now.
Okay. Do you feel like you need to price your dresses competitively or do anything to advertise compared to your store compared to other stores?
I don't. I mean, most of my advertising is on social media because I find that's where girls are looking. I mean, I paid to have some ads put in some school magazines and newspapers and have got zero from those ads.
Yeah.
It's social media, word of mouth. And then I feel like because girls have a list of everybody that sells prom dresses in the Valley, and I feel like it's customer service because everybody can go somewhere and find something similar. If not the exact thing, they can find something similar. And I think how they're treated when they come in here is the most important thing, and that's why they come back.
My experience was pretty good.
Good. I hope so.
Yeah, I really
mean, the
loved
whole
it.
prom experience should be
Yeah,
from buying the dress to
like
prom
all of it.
night. All of it should be a pleasant experience, and yeah.
And then lastly, do you have anything you wanted to add, just thoughts that you had about it, like the challenge of girls finding a trendy but unique dress that kind of like fits in, but they're still going to make like a big entrance and feel
I know.
special?
I find that so many girls want to blend in, which I think is sad because I think it takes away from their individuality. And the girls that are continually sending pictures to 12 best friends and they're getting 12 different responses back, it's very confusing. Narrow down how many people you get an opinion from, narrow down how many dresses you try on. Because if you're going store to store to store and trying on 10 to 15 dresses each store, then it's mind-boggling and it's hard to make a decision. If you actually go in with no preconceived idea of what you want and just start trying on and find the one you love, it's going to make it really easy to pick out a prom dress.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.